that. I've been to 3 different library sales, and I will tell you they're a gold mine. Maybe I'll color them or dye them. Those are pretty nice. And I love when there's so many notes. This was my mother-in-law's, but I just thought these were beautiful, made with maps from this atlas. Welcome back to Patty Loves Paper. I'm Patty. In our video today, I would like to go over some resources and supplies that I use for my junk journal. Starting with books. I use a lot of books in my journals, and I'd like to tell you how and where to resource those books. All of the books on the table today either came from family members or from library sales. My understanding is the library gets rid of books and purges them every once in a while, and they put them up for sale to the public. So I take advantage of that. I've been to 3 different library sales, and I will tell you they're a gold mine for people that are looking for junk journal supplies. So you can see this book is about wildflowers, and I only paid $1 for it at a local library sale. Now, this book has a lot of text in it. But what I found interesting in this book was the dedication page. I thought it was real pretty calligraphy that I can put in one of my junk journals. And I also liked this title page. I thought that was nice. I'll use a lot of this text maybe to make envelopes or to decorate my journals in some way. But also all these hand drawings, I will use those in my journal. Maybe I'll leave them as is, or maybe I'll color them or dye them, paint them with dyes or other paints. So this was a good find for me. There's a lot of drawings in there, but there's also a lot of text that I would use. This is an old dictionary. I'm not sure how old this dictionary is. The inscription was from 1987, and I purchased this at the library. And dictionaries are always being updated, which I guess in some world views it makes the old dictionaries obsolete, so the libraries get rid of them and replace them with the latest version. This big, thick, still capable of being used dictionary was only $1. And I'll use those for many of the same things, maybe to make pages in my junk journal, envelopes for my junk journal, just different types of decorating. This is Drawings of the Master Spanish Drawings. Or maybe it's Drawings of the Master Spanish Drawings. I'm not really sure. But this book was a little pricey. It was $3. Pricey in the sense of most books are 50 cents to $1. But it had a lot of unique drawings that I may be able to use in my junk journals, but I'd also use this text. And you can see the pages those are pretty nice. I would definitely use these in my journal. But the pages are a different type of material, and I really like that paper. I'm not sure what kind of paper that is, but I do like it. Then I always find some music paper. This music paper, let's see if we can see a date on this. (1938). Copyright 1938, copyright 1941, so it probably goes back at least to 1941, which that's pretty cool. This is really cool paper. Designs, I guess you would say. That's pretty neat. I would definitely use that in my journal. And I love when there's so many notes on a music page. I just find it so interesting. And I thought this was a fabulous, look at that. I thought this was a fabulous buy at $1. Another $1 special was Tunes for Two, 5 piano duets. You can see this paper's kind of aged also. Let's see if we can see a date. Oh, I might have gotten ripped off. This says price 50 cents and I paid $1. Let's see. Nope, I'm not up to date on my Roman numerals, so I'm not even going to guess at the date. But you can tell this paper's aged. Anyway, I love it, love it. Doesn't have as many notes in this music. but it's still great paper, and I would definitely use this in my junk journals. Here's a 50-cent one. I did get a bargain. This was originally $9.95, and I purchased it for 50 cents. This paper's not as old, but look at all those notes. Ooh, I love it. Love it, love it. All right, moving on. Now this did not come from the library, but this did. This was $1, and it looks like it was an old music lesson book, and they just put a new cover on it to preserve it. So I'm not really sure how old it is, because that page is missing, and this might be it, but again, I'm not up to date on my Roman numerals. But this is pretty cool too. So it's older, and I would definitely use this in my junk journal. Keeper, and what a deal at $1. This was my mother-in-law's, and this is wonderful paper. I'm not sure if this is from the 50s, the 60s. I'm not really sure when this is from, but I got this from my mother-in-law, and I'm really thrilled to have it. And here is the last book I want to show you. This is an atlas. This atlas was 50 cents. The Reader's Digest Atlas. Look how thick that is. Look how big it is. It's just huge. Anyway, I've already started taking this one apart. You can see a lot of the maps are missing. But I just thought these were beautifully colored maps. I mean, that's just beautiful. I love the colors. So those are the books I wanted to show you, and I wanted to show you what I made with them. This is a journal that's in progress. I don't have the cover on, but I have the inside cover, and this journal was made with maps from this atlas. And these are my signatures that still need to be sewed in. So like I said, this was a work in progress. This is another work in progress. This was a Just Egg box, as this one was. This was also a Just Egg box. So decorated my Just Egg box on the inside and outside with this beautiful paper that came from a flower book that I got from one of the library sales. I just thought that paper was stunning. I'm very, very thrilled with the way that looks. And then these journals these signatures eventually will be sewn into this journal. But again, it's a work in progress. Thank you so much for joining me in this video. I hope you'll join me in my next video where I share some treasured trash to use in our junk journal. Bye-bye.